This is a point that needs to be made abundantly clear. There is nowhere in the Bible that commands you to support the modern day nation state of Israel. That is a misinterpretation of an Old Testament passage that was an old covenant and not representative of the modern day state of Israel. And let me make something abundantly clear. I am not going to support a nation that is indiscriminately killing people because of a terrorist group. Because yes, Hamas is evil. Hamas is evil. Let me make that very clear. And Hamas does need to be taken out of power. I agree with that. Israel has the right to defend itself against Hamas. Let me make that very clear. I'm not saying Israel shouldn't exist, but I do not support indiscriminately airstriking Gaza like they're doing. I feel like that is the wrong way of going about it. They're indiscriminately killing Palestinians, and I think that's wrong. That is war crimes. Now, Hamas has committed war crimes too, and now the argument is that I've heard is, oh, well, what about the Germans that died in World War II? The ratio wasn't the same. Most of the Germans that died in World War II were combatants. 80% of the deaths in Gaza are not combatants, whereas only a small portion of the Germans that died in World War II were non-combatants. So it's not an accurate comparison. And that's not a good ratio. If you really want to take out Hamas, they can send ground troops to fight them directly. They don't need to be indiscriminately carpet bombing Gaza like they're doing. There's nowhere in the Bible that commands me to say I have to unconditionally support Israel. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that. That's why I don't support Israel, because I'm not obligated to, and I'm not going to support a nation that's committing war crimes. And you know what? Israel has dragged us into too many conflicts. And that's another thing. They dragged us into this war in Iran. It's just stupid. This war in Iran benefits nobody other than them. And so, yeah, I don't support Israel. I'm not biblically obligated to support Israel. You are not biblically obligated to support Israel at all. Ideally, I think there should be a two-state solution. That's what I support, a two-state solution. But I'm not biblically obligated to support Israel. I'm also, let me make this clear, I'm not saying Israel shouldn't exist. Israel has a right to exist. They have a right to defend themselves. But what they're doing is wrong.